Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Eastern Lifestyle. I'm your host, Davia Pugh.
And I'm your reporter, Kaylee Riccatelli.
We're so glad to have you with us today. We've got an awesome show coming up. We'll get exciting details about upcoming summer camps at a local museum. We'll explore the beautiful town of Bath. Plus, you'll find out how you can save on some fantastic products at an epic level. That's all on the way shortly, but now let's get into what makes this day special. So what's today?
Today is National Superhero Day.
That's awesome.
I love superheroes.
That's awesome. I like them.
Yes,
I don't love them.
Yes. So today is meant to honor not just the fictional superheroes, but also real life superheroes that we come across every day.
Yes.
So first responders, people in the military, people in your neighborhood who just do good for people all the time. There's plenty of superheroes everywhere.
Yes.
This is meant to, honor and kind of recognize them and all that they do. But it's also a day to talk about fictional superheroes, which is my,
You love fictional superheroes.
my bread and butter. I love it. So, the first, because Marvel and DC comics are some of the most popular, that's what you think of when you think of superheroes. So the first DC comic book the first Superman comic was in 1938. So that's Superman's the first big superhero. So he was in 1938. And then Marvel Comics, their first comic book was in 1939 that introduced heroes like Human Torch, Submariner, which Human Torch still makes appearances in movies every now and then. And then Marvel brought in Captain America, who's my favorite superhero, in 1941. DC introduced characters like Batman in 1939 and then Wonder Woman in 1941. Nice. And then that's how we know superheroes today. Stan Lee, who most people is the first person they think of when they think of superheroes in comic books, joined Marvel in 1961 to create the Fantastic Four.
Nice.
And the Fantastic Four is still a huge thing. They have a new movie coming out this year. The Fantastic Four movie from the early 2000s was the first superhero movie I ever watched with oh my gosh, it was Jessica Alba and Chris Evans and all that.
Awesome.
And that's my first superhero movie.
That's awesome.
So, yeah.
That's so exciting. I really like fictional superheroes, and I really appreciate and love, obviously, the humans of our world that are act as superheroes. I mean, they do so much for us. But here's some facts, just, about superheroes in general. The first ever superhero was created in 1936, and his name was Phantom.
So a couple years before Superman.
Yeah, just only two.
Oh, okay.
And it was actually, he had his own comic strip in a U.S. newspaper. So this was before, all the comic books came out and everything.
Yes.
So the more you know. I don't think a lot of people know about Phantom.
I know, because comics started in newspapers.
Yeah.
And then it was the late 30s, early 40s. It's called the golden age of comic books. Was when they started to leave newspapers and become a media of their own. And so, Phantom was before that then. But that's funny just thinking of a superhero comic just in the newspaper.
I know. Can you imagine just seeing in that time period and seeing that?
So cool.
Yeah, it's really
Waiting
cool.
every week for the new.
Yes. So maybe watch some Marvel today, DC, throw on a costume.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So now it's time for our ENC event. Mark your calendars for May 3rd and 4th for the Wings Over Wayne Air Show. It's back at Seymour Johnson Air Force Base in Goldsboro. You can enjoy North Carolina's biggest free air show that will feature the United States Air Force Thunderbirds. Gates open at 8 a.m. There will be premium seating and vendor opportunities are available now. So for more information, visit the Wings Over Wayne Air Show website.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
It does, free, and it's the biggest one in North Carolina.
Air shows are so cool. They stress me out so bad.
Why?
I hate planes. I've never flown on a plane, so I don't know
that makes sense.
anything about it.
Yeah. It's okay.
But they're so cool.
They're so cool.
Yeah.
I would love to see. I've never been to an air show. That would be cool to see.
Me neither.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I have.
That would be cool.
I've seen them, because they do the little flip.
Yes, those are really cool. I wonder how loud it is. I'm sure
it
it's
has to be so loud.
So
That's
loud.
what I was about to say.
Yeah. Summertime is around the corner, and with that comes fun in the sun at summer camps. After the break, find out about awesome summer camp opportunities available for your kids at a local Greenville museum. Don't go anywhere. Hey everyone, I'm your host Davia, and this summer the Greenville Museum of Art is inviting young artists to get creative with a variety of hands-on camps and events. The education coordinator, Brianna, is here to give us all of the exciting details. Brianna, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. So this is so exciting. What inspired the two different offerings of summer camps this year?
So the reason that we're offering two different ones is because we did find a popularity in full week length classes, but then also people want a little bit more flexibility for their summer because they're traveling, they have family coming into town, and sometimes they just need a day. So that's where we have the flexible day camps where people can come just for a single day or they can come for a whole week.
Awesome. Now, when are the camps happening?
We have 2 sessions in June and we have 2 sessions in August. So again, we can really work with that flexibility for different kids.
Very exciting. And I know that there is an age range. What is that?
So our first camp is going to specifically be for preteens into teens, and then our last camp is for little kids 6 to 10 that are going back to school and need to get on that routine. We're kind of working with socialization, but all of our day camps are also 6 to 16, so you can have multiple different kids with multiple different age ranges so everyone can come to camp.
Now, can you tell us how the full week camps are structured, like in what campers could expect on their day-to-day?
So we run from 9 to 4 and we have a lunch period, but each day we have multiple different projects trying to get at least 2, and we'll switch mediums throughout the week. So they get a range of different projects including clay, mixed media, dioramas, and usually they get to kind of do stuff that they want to at the end of the camp. And then at the end of the full week camps, we have a reception where each student gets to hang up all of their artwork and all their family gets to come in and have a party. Our day camps specifically are going to be about specific mediums, so things that kids want to specialize in, such as like clay or painting. And then we also explore different types of art like pop art or comic books or impressionism. So there's a wide variety of things to pick from.
So they really get to learn a lot at these camps.
Yes, exactly.
So will there be like multiple instructors, or how are they going to be taught these?
Yep, we have multiple different instructors. A lot of them work with the museum already and teach outreach for us, or they have taught summer camp already. And then so they'll be joining us and teaching the medium that they specialize in.
Okay.
We do have a designated snack time, and we do have a designated lunch area. So everyone, we pack our lunch and we all kind of hang out together for our lunch period.
Very cool. So now for parents that are interested in registering their kids, can you tell us about the process to register, pricing, and the benefits of just becoming a member as well?
Yeah, so we register all online. You have the easy option of picking what days work best for you, and you can register online, and then I will contact you with consent forms, so it makes it super easy and kind of hands-off until you come to camp, right? And then with pricing, it's a really, we have those kind of ranges for those day camps. It's a lot cheaper for those single day camps, but then we provide discounts for all of our members. You get discounts, and also you get discounts for registering for more than one camp as well.
Now, how can the community get involved in just supporting the Greenville Museum of Art in general?
Well, we always need volunteers, and we always need people to come out to our events, whether it's our like larger community events or even our educational workshops too. So make sure that you're looking at our calendar. We have tours, workshops, camps, and different kind of fundraising events at all times of year.
Now, where can people go if they want to just learn more and find out some more information?
thegma.org.
Okay. Thank you so much for sharing. It's exciting.
I know, I'm very excited as well.
Awesome. It's time for the moment of Zen. Use this time to calm your mind, whether that's by taking a few deep breaths or meditating. Let go of any distractions or stress and focus on the present. Use this time to relax and find peace.
Ahoy mateys! Coming up on Eastern Lifestyle, we're dropping anchor in a small town with an infamous history. The town of Bath was the first incorporated town in North Carolina. It's home to the state's first public library, first marine port, and St. Thomas Church, the oldest standing church in North Carolina.
Bath was a site for an American Indian settlement many, many centuries ago, all the way up through the recorded history. In the 1705, the early 18th century, is when we first get Bath incorporated. So Bath is the first incorporated town in North Carolina. It doesn't mean it was the first town. There were other settlements in this area before that, but it's the first settlement to become officially a town, and so that's one of its claims to fame. This building was the 1921 school. There have been other schools in Bath's history. This particular structure was built in 1921. It was expanded after that and became the primary school in Bath up through the 1980s. It was closed in 1989. Was falling into some disrepair, and several local entities kind of banded together to help bring this building back to a usable state. The complex now holds the local library, it holds Pirate Hall, other businesses, and of course our exhibit, which we opened in December of 2022. It's a great exhibit that kind of looks through Bath's history up through the 20th century. We have, of course, the incorporations and the kind of early establishment of Bath, but as you progress through the exhibit, you learn more about the homes in this area, the building of the bridges in the 1880s. They built those bridges, and you see a big boom in Bath's construction. A lot of the homes here actually post-date the 1880s because that's when you start getting a lot of people coming to the area. Before we had the exhibit, people would come to the site, and primarily they would get to watch a short orientation film. They might see a small exhibit, and then they'd be able to tour our historic houses and take the walking tour. Awesome things to do, but they didn't really give an overarching feel to the history of the town. So now when they come to visit, one of the first things they can do is tour our exhibit and get a really good grasp of why Bath is still here, why it's important to North Carolina history, before they then go out to explore the town and learn even more.
After walking through the historic Bath exhibit myself, I headed out to see the rest of the town. With a population of around 250 people, Bath is easy to drive through. I first looked at the Vanderveer House, which sits right across the street from the complex that houses the State Historic Site, Pirate Hall, and local library. Then, I ventured over to Main Street. Bath is probably most well known for its ties to Blackbeard, the infamous pirate who is believed to have lived here for a short time in the early 18th century. Blackbeard, whose real name is believed to have been Edward Teach, is said to have lived in the area from 1717 to 1718. His boat, a French slave ship he and his crew hijacked and claimed and renamed Queen Anne's Revenge. After blockading a port in Charleston, South Carolina in early 1718, Blackbeard returned to North Carolina and accepted a pardon from the governor in Bath. Not long after that, Queen Anne's Revenge ran aground, and in November of 1718, Blackbeard was killed by a Virginian fleet at Ocracoke Island. A commemorative sign for Blackbeard can be found at Bonner Point, which was my first stop after leaving the historic site. I took in the breathtaking view and the Bonner home for a bit before proceeding to St. Thomas Church, the oldest standing church in the state. The door is usually open, so I took a quick peek inside after walking the grounds. Last but not least, I checked out one more historic house on my way out of town. If you want to soak up some of Bath's history for yourself, you can call or go online ahead of your visit to get more information and to schedule a tour at one of their historic homes, like the Palmer Marsh House behind me.
It's time for the life hack of the day. Did you know that you can use a Q-tip to get mascara off of your face? Just let the mascara dry and then use a dry Q-tip to gently flick it off. This is supposed to prevent smudging and it will keep your makeup flawless.
So like when I do the mascara on my lower lashes and it gets all over.
Yes, or even on your lid and it touches the top and then, yeah. Because
Word.
then you have to grab a makeup wipe, but you don't if you just let it dry. I know it's like hard not to panic, but
Yeah.
just let it dry for a few minutes because it works. I do this a lot. And then just gently rub it off and you don't have to touch up your
And
makeup.
it doesn't smudge your
It doesn't smudge it at all.
Because when I tell you, eyeshadow is one of the hardest makeups to fix.
Yes.
If you have to.
Because then you have to like take off the base too, you know what I mean? So yeah, try it out.
I'm gonna do that next time.
Try it out, it works. So now it's time for us to get into trivia. So Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin landed on the moon on July 20th, 1969, the same day as my birthday. Is this A, true, or B, false? We'll have the answer right after the break. Don't go anywhere. Who doesn't love a discount? Coming up on Eastern Lifestyle, check out some awesome products at a reduced price, helping you to save some coins. You won't want to miss it. All right, we are back. So if you chose A, true, you're correct. Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin made history by landing on the moon on July 20th, 1969, during the Apollo 11 mission. They planted the American flag as a symbolic act to mark the first human landing on the moon. I was born 31 years later on July 20th, 2000. It's time to save. Let's take a look at the top spring bestsellers at the best prices in this week's epic discounts from consumer resource Best Reviews.
Welcome to Epic Discounts by BestReviews.com. I'm Melissa Bergamini.
And I'm Jacob Palmer.
Be sure to take out your phone and scan the QR code on your screen so you can save on some amazing products. Let's start off with the air you breathe. This Lavoie Sprout air purifier. It is here to improve the air quality in your home.
And Alyssa, people love this brand and especially this product because it has a 3-stage filtration system. It traps dust, allergens, smoke, and even pet dander, leaving you with the cleanest, freshest air. It's perfect for people with allergies or anyone who just wants to breathe easier day to day.
Yeah, it has a sleek design, as you can see, perfect for any room, and it's quiet enough to run all day long without disturbing you. Next, let's talk about radiant, youthful skin. Everyone wants that, and this is with the Olay Super Serum.
I think this is one of those things that everybody is searching for all the time. And with this powerful serum, it's packed with vitamins and antioxidants designed to deeply hydrate and target fine lines, wrinkles, and uneven skin tone. It's lightweight, fast absorbing, and gives you that glow from within look that everybody is seeking. Whether you're looking for smoother skin or just need a little extra hydration, this serum is a must-have in your skincare routine.
Jacob, you're speaking my language here, and trust me, your skin is going to thank you later. Now, let's talk about relaxation with the Easy Basics Facial Steamer, the Ionic Face Steamer.
So this is one of those products that trends for a reason. So imagine the ultimate spa experience right in your own home. And with this Ionic Face Steamer, it'll deeply hydrate and open your pores, giving your skin a deep, refreshing cleanse. It's perfect for helping with dry skin, blackheads, or even just relaxing after a long day. It's like having a mini facial every time you use it.
I like the sound of that. I am getting ready for my wedding, so I might be taking this home with me. Plus, it's compact, so you can easily store it when it's not in use. And after all that self-care, let's talk about some comfort with the Zumbra pillow slippers.
I mean, these are named perfectly because these slippers are so cozy, you'll feel like you're walking on clouds. With a memory foam insole and a cushioned pillow-like feel, they provide all-day comfort for your feet. Whether you're lounging at home, running errands, or just relaxing, these slippers offer the perfect balance of comfort and support.
Who doesn't want some extra comfort? Your feet deserve this, and of course, they will thank you later. Let's take a look one more time at all 4 products. Take out your phone and scan the QR code on your screen and get ready to scan, shop, and save with Epic Discounts by BestReviews.com.
Just some more awesome products to go and get. Gotta check them out.
Those look super cool.
Awesome, for sure. So now it's time for What's in the Box, where both of us stick our hands through the side of this box to guess what's inside. Let's see.
I'm scared.
Me too. Ooh, it has some spikes.
Oh, hello. Oh, I took something off of it.
Oh.
What did I take off
I
of it?
feel a cord with a plug,
Is
so
this-
it's something you plug in. Is it some kind
Is
of
this a
light?
Christmas tree?
Okay.
Why isn't it?
Oh, wow.
Oh, I took the star off the top.
Oh, gotta put that back on there. Gotta put that there.
I could feel that what I took off was
Wait,
a
that's
star.
really cute. That's so pretty.
That is, I didn't even know we had this.
I didn't either.
Actually.
Wow. Let's
Wow.
admire it. It's gorgeous.
That's so cute. See, I think my grandma actually has so many of these little like ceramic
really?
Christmas trees that you just stick all the little singular bulbs in. And I remember I would help her decorate for Christmas, and we would have to go through and stick every single little bulb. Oh, these ones are glued in. Hers were not glued in.
Oh.
You have to go through and plunk each little bulb in here. It was like this.
Wow.
I actually think I have one. I might.
I want some of these. These are cool.
They're so cute.
Yeah.
I think my mom painted one time.
Really?
Yes, like it's a fun little like ceramic project, and you can get these in multicolored. You could get them all the same color.
Are you more into Christmas lights that are multicolored or like
I like
all
white
white?
lights.
I like white lights too.
I like white lights and then multicolored ornaments.
Yeah. See, I'm more into the white light, clean aesthetic because I just feel like it's more, I don't know, magical.
Yeah.
Than like all these different colors.
The multicolored lights can give me a headache.
Yeah,
sometimes.
I'm like, it's too much going on.
They also can't flash.
Yeah.
Like they have to be steady, white light.
Just look. I want them to look like stars.
Yes.
Pretty stars.
Yes.
In the sky.
Exactly.
Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us today. Remember to enjoy every moment of your Eastern lifestyle, and we'll see you tomorrow. Segments in today's episode are sponsored by the Greenville Museum of Arts and Best Reviews.